Why don't I get what I want? Why is it that people around me say that they want something and then it just manifests for them? But why not for me? Why is it such a struggle? You know, at one point in my life, I actually believed that statement so much that I didn't even bother setting goals for myself. Well, what's the point in setting a goal when you know that it's not going to happen? If you have this conditioning, there is a way to break free from it. We're going to cover why this thought pattern gets programmed into your mind, and we're also going to look at how to break free from it. Hi, I'm Rosanne Clay, helping you deliberately create a life you love. Let me start from the beginning, and I mean way back in the beginning, in your childhood. This thought pattern that you don't get what you want is a programming from well-meaning parents that really wanted you to have good manners. They were very invested in you not looking selfish or greedy. Make sure you give this to that child. No, you don't need it. That person needs it. Oh, why don't you stop playing and go help so-and-so? These are all really good things that you want to instill in your child, but when it happens too much and when it happens with emotional abuse or even physical abuse, then what gets programmed into you is that you don't deserve what you want and you're not allowed to have what you want. In fact, when you get what you want, then that means that someone else suffers. Or if someone else gets what they want, then you suffer. Can you see how if you're programmed with this mentality that whenever someone gets what they want, another person has to suffer, it creates a cycle where you don't want to get what you want. Your mind sabotages you from getting what you want because you're so worried that someone else will suffer, and you really don't want anyone to suffer. The other problem with being very in tune with what your caregivers want from you as opposed to what you want is that you shut down your intuition, you shut down knowing what you actually want for yourself. And everything, your world, becomes more about obligation and fulfilling on the needs of others. It can lead to a lot of resentment and anger, especially towards the people that are actually getting what they want, because you start to blame them that they're not supporting you and they're not helping you to get what you want. A lot of it stems from needing to make other people happy because that's the training that you were given, that you have to make other people happy, and therefore you expect the people around you to make you happy. So here's the fix. Your happiness is your responsibility. And I know that logically you agree with this, but how do you implement this? The first thing you need to do is prioritize what you want. And this can be really difficult when you're in such a habit of pleasing other people and trying to keep other people happy. And it can be really difficult even just to say no to someone when that person is so used to you saying yes to them. So what you've got to do first is create a safe space for yourself where you isolate yourself and you look within your heart and you simply ask yourself, what do I really want for today? And you do this daily. What do I really want for today? What are the things that are going to bring me joy? And what I like to do is this really fun thing that my husband taught me, which is called the Pomodoro. I think it's like tomatoes. Basically, you think of 3 20-minute slots in your day and you think, what are the 3 20-minute slots that I'm going to fill with something fulfilling and something uplifting for me? It could be 20 minutes where you go take a bath and read a book in the bath. It could be, I'm going to make sure that I go to the gym for that 20-minute period. I'm going to do some drawing in that 20-minute period. I'm going to do some writing. I'm going to make sure I go for a swim. Whatever it is that you think will bring you fulfillment and that actually moves you towards your goals, you make sure you allocate 3 20-minute slots towards a life that you love. And that's the very first step towards prioritizing yourself. That way, when you book these things in and you say, yeah, look, it's in my calendar, I've booked in that at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be doing this, 6 in the morning, I'm going to be doing that. When someone else encroaches on your space and says, hey, can you help me with this? Then you already have it planned in your diary and you're able to say, well, I'm taking care of myself at this time, so I won't be able to. But if I work around that, maybe I can help you in this way. So you still get to satisfy the obligation of helping someone, but you begin to train your brain to look after yourself and prioritize your own needs first. The second thing you can do is to clear the limiting thought pattern that you don't get what you want. And you can use tapping and meditation to do this. And I will create a tapping script for I don't get what I want, so that you can really start empowering yourself and moving in the direction of the things that you actually want. I hope you found this useful. Let me know if you have any thoughts about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. Sending you so much love and light. Bye for now.